Alright, good evening class. This is a video to explain what I want from you guys concerning the final assignment. So I'm gonna show you the final result. I want you to do something that is as close as possible to what you're seeing here. And since we have many classes to work on this, I'm not gonna ask you to deliver everything at once. I'm going to split this into 3 different deliverables. So the first one, I'm just gonna isolate some emitters over here to show you what I want for next class. It's really simple. I might as well keep the sparkles. Alright, do I have everything? I think that's everything. Yep, alright. So, something's wrong. Oh, I'm just missing another emitter, sorry. This one, alright. Alright, so how many emitters do we actually have? Let me just show it here like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 emitters for next class. So the first one is simply the spell circle on its own. Let me just hide everything else. So there it is. It's the very first thing to happen. So I'm giving it a burst spawn. Obviously, I noticed that well, at least one of you in the sword slash has made the mistake of using rates for all the different particles. But when you want to shoot just one particle at a very precise moment, don't use a spawn rate because that's a rate per second. Use a burst. If you use a burst at a time of 0, you are guaranteed to have one particle spawn at 0 time. If you use a rate of 1, uh, it's going to shoot 1 particle per second, but it's going to actually wait. If you'll see if I click restart, it actually waits. Oh, I still have it here. It actually waits 1 second before the particle starts. See, when I click, it takes a while. If I put a burst, it's immediately there. So when you're timing something for just 1 particle, use a burst. So I'm bursting one particle for the spell circle. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff going on in there. There's an element that rotates in one direction, another one that rotates in the other one, and same as the center, there's another element at the center that rotates very slowly. I will give you some tips regarding this. So yeah, this is bursting. The lifetime is 2 seconds. I'm giving you these numbers so that if you have, like, no one will have the wrong numbers, because it's easy to sort of get lost in the timing of everything, and then you have something that is playing way too fast compared to what the reference is. So the spell circle lasts for 2 seconds. And then the other elements, there's a glow over here that serves as a sort of transition as the spell circle disappears. There's also a ring that spawns as the spell circle disappears. And then along with this, you have a different kind of glow that will stay for a while over here. And then you have another ring that accompanies it. And finally, not finally, because there's going to be something else, but you've got another ring at the end of all of this. That one, the bigger one. Boom. So I'm gonna tell you that. Wait, just let me gather my thoughts. Yeah. So the glow that loops, I gave this one a delay of 1 second. So it takes 1 second before it starts spawning. The duration is 2 seconds. So for 2 seconds, the glow is spawning continuously. As for the spawn rate, you can figure it out. But you've got this glow and you've got the ring at the same time, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have the exact same numbers. Yeah, a delay of 1 second as well, and also a duration of 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure that they have the same spawn rate. Yeah, they do. Everything is synced. So the ground glow that loops and the ground ring that loops, they have a bunch of settings that are shared. And then what else? What else is there for you guys to know? I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, the final ring, the bigger one at the end. This one has a delay of 3 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds before it spawns. And again, like I said, using a burst because there's only one of them. The others have a spawn rate. This one has a burst. So at 3 seconds, it shoots one particle. So you've got all that stuff, and then I also want you to do the sparkles. The sparkles are pretty simple. They're being emitted from a cylinder, and they have a random speed. That's why some of them seem to go higher. Um, they have random lifetimes as well. See, some of them live half as long as the others. So these random numbers are important if you actually want to not have everything move along at the same speed and at the same time. I'm gonna show you actually what happens if everything is synced too much. See how it is like this? Now if I put this to 0.5, so it always has the same lifetime, and over here if I put the same speed, there you go. You got something that is ugly. Just ugly. So let's put this back to 50. I'm actually giving you answers over here. The numbers are there. And let's just put back the lifetime to between minus 0.25 and 0.5. And just swapping these two numbers changes the way that the effect looks by a lot. So this is what I want for next class. I want you guys to simply work on this. And I'm gonna immediately show you a bit of what you need to do concerning the spell circle. I'm not going to show you the actual material that I created, but I'm just gonna create another one here. M spell circle. I'm gonna call this explanation. Alright, so let's just get that texture. There's more than one textures actually. So I'm gonna get them all. Now don't be intimidated. It's actually one of the simpler materials. So you guys remember panners? You guys probably also remember, well, we actually used that one, I think it was in Unity, the rotator. So you just need some text cords, plug this here, plug this there, And if I plug this, oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, the RGB, they all have different purposes. Because like sometimes when we use a noise, we just plug the R because we don't need, we just need a grayscale. So you have to think, as these textures have, they have each channel is a different information. So I'm gonna split them. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. I'm just gonna click add a 0. This does nothing. It's only for the sake of having the preview over here. The preview might actually not show up unless it's plugged somewhere. If I could see the preview, that would be pretty cool. Wait, is it a problem with the rotator? Might be. Um, what if I just leave it out? Oh, come on. Unreal is always so annoying for some reason. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna save it and put it on the floor over there. So I'm gonna plug this in emissive actually. I'm gonna click save. And I'm going to slap it on the floor. I wish this would work. What is wrong? Come on, just do whatever. Maybe it needs to be in base color as well. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna start another video just to explain this.